Hey, welcome to the green and red flag relationship activity. My name is Dr. Juan Santos with Santos Counseling. And this activity is going to be in lecture format. You're also going to have a worksheet that goes with it. So I'd like, if possible, spend some time here with me and then go into the actual worksheet itself. I love when couples are engaged in this video and process together. So if possible, please do that. Now with this activity, you've got it right in front of you. It's very black and white and simple. You've got red, which is stay away from. And then you got green, which is chase after, get after that, get there. Let that be your relationship. And it's important for you in your relationship to be aware of what the red flags are. Because sometimes red flags can live in a relationship and we see them in a very micro way. So we go, it's no big deal. But we know about the snowball effect. You get this tiny snowball and you roll it down a hill. And over time, it becomes this giant, massive ball that you cannot get out of the way of. So it's important to know what red flags are. It's important to be aware of them. And then it's also important to know what the green flags are and to be aware of them. So I want to share some with you here. You've got a red flag. That's where you're in a relationship and you feel that your boundaries are violated. You're in a relationship and you feel that there's inconsistency in showing up for one another. Maybe you're always the one doing blank and you're always the one doing this and that and your partner's not. And for some time you've let that be, but it's created tension more and more and more. What's going to be a snowball? So it's important to talk about that before it becomes this giant snowball. Another red flag is a secretive past. It's vital in your relationship to acknowledge that you are coming together with two books. You've got a book, your partner has a book. And you're agreeing to exchange those books to say, read it, get in there, read everything about it. Because you're also agreeing that you will not judge one another, you will accept one another and help each other thrive and move forward. A green flag, and you're going to have this activity with you, so you're going to have a lot more examples there. In the video, I want to share a few and kind of how to work through them. In the green flag, you've got each other, you're respecting individuality. So you are your authentic self. Maybe there's things that you like to do. You like to play tennis. You like to go out and play soccer, shoot some basketball. You like to do trips with your friends. That's you. More than likely, that's what attracted your partner towards you. Do not let that part die off. Because if that part's a part of you and that part dies off, then what's going to happen to how you feel? How you feel is going to go downhill. And then you're going to look for who to blame. You're going to blame your partner. You're going to blame yourself. So it's important in a green flag to maintain that authentic self, to be your individual self, and to know that your partner's there to help that part shine. Another green flag, someone that validates you. So that's if you're going through maybe a difficult experience and they're validating it. They're not dismissing it. If you're crying, they're acknowledging what you're feeling. They're seeing you. They're hearing you. Another green flag, the relationship has mutual support. You're able to feel that back and forth. It's like a nice game of ping pong. I like ping pong. But it goes back and forth. You're feeling it going from one end to the other. As you do this activity, you're going to find towards the bottom, there's going to be a space aimed at working on how to continue to develop the green flag and how to reduce the red ones. So sometimes for these red ones, they can be very micro, very small. And it's important for us to acknowledge, let's address it. And the green ones, sometimes those could be small too, where you may notice that one of the green flags you have in the relationship is vulnerability. But it's not quite all the way where you're wanting it to be. Like you're wanting more. You want it to get to know your partner more. There's still certain areas that have secrecy to them. So it's important for you to go, hey, we're doing great in this area of vulnerability. And that's a green flag. Let's take it to the next level. All right, my friends. Now that you finished this part of the video, jump into the actual activity and then move yourself forward. As you do so, always create that space where you can work with your counselor in enhancing this area. This is a wonderful activity to create stability, a strong foundation for a relationship. Have an amazing day.